From the 26th to the 29th of June, the iconic Constitution Hill in Johannesburg will come alive with film festivals, panel discussions, art exhibitions and a music concert.
And all of which forms part of the 7th edition of the Basha Uhuru Freedom Festival. It's all a way to find out just what exactly we can expect this year.
Having started 7 years ago, the Basha Uhuru Freedom Festival was founded to mark a day synonymous with our country's struggle against apartheid and, of course, commemorate all those who fought so hard for our freedom. The festival is back again this year, promising an even bigger and better cultural experience. Khaisang, take us back 7 years ago when Basha Uhuru was born. What was the reason for starting this festival?
The main objective really was to bring in young people onto this historical site, was to find ways to engage with young people, to reach out to them and to educate them about their history, their heritage, their culture. So we needed to find a way to give young people a platform where they can start taking ownership of their cultural identity, their historical past, find a way where young people can actually tell their own stories, and what better way than to put together an exciting arts festival to create a creative and safe space for young people.
How has the festival grown over the years?
Well, it has really grown exponentially. If we look at back in 2013, when we had about 1,400 young people, the year before last, we had about over 10,000 young people attending the entire festival program. And I think we've grown in quite a big way because we've added a lot of educational talks, creative talks. We've created a platform for young emerging artists and creators. We've brought in industry professionals to share their skills and mentorship and workshops with these young emerging artists. So we have art exhibitions, various activities such as poetry. We've got a film festival as well, that focuses on South African local talent.
I think a platform like Basha Uhuru is important because it enables the youth to sort of engage with the concept of freedom, to understand exactly what it means. There's art, there's poetry, there's music, there's film, there's fine arts. So all those are mediums through which I think the youth can be able to ask themselves questions. Art plays a role in conscientizing the youth because the art is a vehicle that carries the soul of a nation. It carries their spirits, it carries their aspiration, it carries their hopes. It's also a very accessible way of enabling people, particularly the youth, to challenge, to question, to think critically about things, and also to try and seek a deeper understanding of where we come from as a nation and where we're going.
A platform like Basha Uhuru is very important for the youth, more especially because it's an opportunity which gives us a youth as diverse from Johannesburg and Gauteng as a whole to actually gather in one space to really showcase and to really show the people what we are all about, what's our current culture on the street, what's our current language, and it also, as I said, gives us an interaction on a one-on-one basis with other youth around the city.
Our performance is meant to inspire the youth that will be attending because, our music, it's an open dialogue. So whatever it is that we'll be saying on stage is not actually what we are imposing, but we are suggesting as a nation and as the youth, to actually come together, express ourselves better on the stages through the film, arts, poetry and all.
Why would you say a platform like this is so important, especially now during Youth Month?
It's very important for Constitution Hill to play in the field. I mean, if you look at back in 1976, or even prior, young people did not have these opportunities that they're enjoying today. The basic right of, the freedom of expression. The freedom of artistic expression was something that was suppressed and we're deprived of that. So it's very important to turn that site around, a site that used to oppress and commit gross violation of human rights, turn it around into a creative space that allows young people the freedom of artistic expression, the freedom to share their work with the world, the freedom to create So through this festival, we are looking at developing and nurturing creative talent amongst emerging youth. And it's very important for us to kind of, turn history around and turn the site around and turn it into a more productive and creative space for young people.
Having attended the festival myself last year, I can attest it's one not to be missed. I mean, you get to learn so much about our past and present through creativity. Definitely a fitting way to end off Youth Month.